14-year-old boy was arrested for posting pictures of himself with guns on MySpace. Almost 1 million new MySpace reports it has over 58 million members.
3 or 4 hours a week.
I go on maybe 3 times a week.
4 or 5 times.
I spend about 20 hours a week.
Our concern as a school district for students and their safety extends beyond the school.
They should be extremely cautious about putting any information about themselves whatsoever on the internet.
Boys and girls think that only their friends are accessing those pages, when in reality, any person anywhere in the world can access that information.
In California, a small high school think blogging doesn't equal big business. In July 2004, Rupert Murdoch's News Corp purchased MySpace for $580 million.
People's blogs.
Oh, my friends all have it, and I've got in touch with people that I haven't seen in a while.
See what they look like.
And I really like it because I can connect with people who I haven't seen since almost 3rd grade. And you can really have friends anywhere from all over the United States.
In California today, a middle school student expelled for posting her letters on classmates on MySpace. 20 others suspended. Washington County, Pennsylvania. A 39-year-old.
I find that students are posting their instant message screen names on there.
As far as kids go, there's a lot of pedophiles out there that are just looking to make contact with kids and take advantage of them, let alone people looking to steal your identity and make a living off your identity.
Birth dates, where they live, places that they go to, cell phone numbers, and other personal information.
I would put my name and
I feel safe sharing my first name.
The internet would have to be my name and age.
I think it's good if you're on there with a band, because MySpace gets your name out there.
A man in Battle Creek was arrested after setting up a meeting with what he thought was a 14-year-old girl. It was actually an undercover officer.
Mentioning what school you go to could lead a pedophile or some other person to your
Be careful about putting where you work, who your friends are, first and last name.
Or a name or a sport you're interested in.
And dates and times where you'll be found, for instance, going to the mall.
Anything that helps someone narrow down who you are is a danger.
Would give an adult who maybe wanted to pursue a child more information than perhaps they should have.
Put it on the web. The government doesn't look at any information in an email or anything else as being personal or personal.
Students don't often realize that what they're typing in their personal web logs or blogs, as we call them,
goes out. It goes through so many different servers that quickly that they feel it's public information.
Community, the world at large, rather than just their friends whom they're sharing their identities with.
If you're smart about it, then there's no way that anything bad can happen.
Some kids that's mature enough should be able to handle it well.
But it can be dangerous.
Or cops and other people have had so much stress with chat rooms and stuff, and I just think this basically just, I don't know, kind of celebrates it.
I think MySpace is ruining people's lives.
My sister did her term paper on a girl who was abducted from her MySpace.
If people are just, safe about what they tell other people, then it's really no big deal.
I think people are kind of overreacting about it because, I haven't heard anything bad happen.
If you're smart with it and you use your common sense, you'll be okay.
They think there's no risk because there's no association of space. In other words, you could be talking to anybody, any place in the world. So whether that person is willing to travel that distance to meet you or take advantage of you.
And avoid chat rooms if at all possible, and only chat with people that you know face to face. There are often times that online predators pose as 16-year-olds, 18-year-olds, when in reality they're in their 40s, and they post pictures of teenagers that they have found elsewhere on the net posing as young people.
The youth of our community, regardless of age, has to be extremely careful about the kind of information they put out there. They shouldn't be putting anything out there that narrows down an individual's ability to search for them.
It's okay to do blogs. Adults are doing that. We're using it for news, and it's a great way to get information.
MySpace problem in Connecticut, there's a guy from this area that's been arrested for having sex with a 14-year-old in Connecticut. So he's utilized
It could be that those people were learning things about us and enticing us to engage in conversation, revealing information about ourselves, or maybe perhaps enticing us to meet them somewhere that we wouldn't otherwise do.
Parents said they shouldn't be putting computers in kids' bedrooms. Those computers should be in a common area of the house where people can see what's going on that computer and supervise.
We need to work on understanding that that computer is going beyond our four walls, going beyond our community of Peters Township, into the state, into other states, and the world at large.